look, and there's an overarching belief.
Just say
in
it's
America.
a joke.
There's this postmodern belief that any ounce of success that somebody makes was done at the expense of somebody else,
Or any kind of seriousness is cringe.
Yeah,
I hate that one too.
any type of seriousness is cringe. Any type of comic relief or attempting to not be too serious is cringe. You know, like some people would say that wearing that mask while playing airsoft is cringe.
Oh yeah, and I've gotten that a lot.
We got to talk about that.
And I just say get
we
fucked.
got to talk about the mask. Actually,
I'll wear whatever I want. So
Yeah.
I like whenever you start directly paying all my bills, then I'll answer to you.
Dude.
I will pay all your bills if you stop wearing. I'm kidding.
No, that mask is horrifying.
It is. If I was playing a night game and you came around the corner, like I would see the nose before I see anything else. The nose would come out before the muzzle of your gun.
I've legitimately had people come around the corner and they'll see this. I'm like, holy fuck! They're over there.
Yeah.
What is it? I met a guy named Joel, and he does a account called 6Lobo6, and he makes basically replicas of some of the most popular first copies of Chris Finn's masks from Slipknot. He was one of the percussionists, number 3. He left for multiple reasons that a lot of people don't really particularly know about, but people pretend that they know about.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody's a fucking
especially with music.
Oh yeah, everybody knows, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
So he made this piece for me, and I wanted to incorporate this into a loadout because I was thinking like a mix of like horror with twisted metal black depressing themes for a loadout.
Are you okay?
So I wanted something disgusting, so I picked like the worst. I just took it off, but I picked specifically the one from the Iowa record. I forget what the word is. Era.
Yeah.
Because it's like Chris used the same mask from their first album all the way up into a next album, while everybody else switched masks several times. But he kept the same one for a long period of time. And this mask got so nasty and rusty. And these guys were, they were younger and they were doing drugs. They were all drinking and stuff like that. They were vomiting in these masks.
Oh.
They were being disgusting, these masks. So, like, I've seen photos of the other side on the inside, and it's just all black and brown.
Ugh.
So,
smelled great.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. So, this thing, like, the nose had ripped off, mostly. And just stitched it all back together. All the rivets ended up getting rusted. Straps got ripped apart, and
that was made to replicate what the real
so much so
turned into.
like there are certain rivets that are missing here, and like the detail is amazing.
Yeah.
And people look at this and think, "Wow, how old is that thing?" It's like it's made to look how old you think it is.
Yeah.
So I want to pursue more of these like different special loadouts. I like when people act really unique, and I'm trying to make a mask from the Scary Movie. I think it's Scary Movie 1 when they were parroting Ghostface. But I'm trying to get like one of the what's up masks with the tongue out and everything. I tried one on during a convention. They were selling like 2 different versions: a normal Scary Movie Scream parody mask, and then the one where it's like he's all stoned out, so he's like all squinty eyed and super smiling.
So you wear eye pro under that.
Yeah.
And then do you also do mouth protection, or do you just
trying to get that kind of stuff to work with those types of masks is the problem.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get that what's up mask so I can see if I can wear my mesh mouth protection underneath it and very low profile revision goggles, and it won't like look like super bulged out or look stupid like that. And I can use them no fogging, because the revision goggles I have now, they're starting to fog a little bit more and more.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to replace those at some point. But there's so many holes in this that everything tends to breathe well.
Yeah.
But no, I'm never going to go into a game without mesh something underneath.
Yeah.
I'm not losing teeth.
And can you explain how you got the nose to stick up?
Oh, I could actually probably take it out too. A lot of collectors consider, well, they'll do this whenever they put them on display. So without what I have inside of it, the nose will droop down.
And that's not Quagmire. You need it to stick up.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I can. Yes, I can. So what we do is we stuff them. So without, the nose will just kind of droop down over time. So what we do is we take, we'll take. This is actually kind of wet, which is gross.
Yeah.
I tend to clean this out a little bit so it doesn't start to decay really bad because these will start to get really nasty.
Sure.
And it's good. We'll do this at some point. It'll just start to flake apart and just rot. It's all latex, so over probably maybe 2 years is probably the life on this.
Yeah.
If I don't do anything to treat it, but of course I'm cleaning it. So this is a sex toy. No, so this is literally a piece of metal clothes hanger and wrapped in duct tape, black duct tape and electrical tape. And I just
shove it in there.
Yeah, I just bend it up and stuff because I want that like just upturn a little bit.
Yeah.
So to get this look, I just shove this in there, and then whenever I got the whole mask on, I'll just bend it up to what I want. So it stays in
Does
there.
the nose get in the way of you seeing?
No.
Like when you're like aiming
No, just like you would with your own nose, I blank it out in my brain. So
Well, I mean, you also like you did the black mascara, the Batman eyeshadow.
oh yeah,
right?
with the
And at the
face
end of the
paint.
day, you had me take some pictures of you, and there's a couple pictures where you can kind of see your eyes, and it's terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying, man.
I'll have, because of the eye protection I use with this, you can't quite tell that I'm wearing it sometimes.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So I've had refs go up to me and they're like, "Okay, yeah, you're wearing eye protection."
Yeah.
Just I needed to make sure.
Yeah,
So-
it's great.
So are you a shill for Slipknot? Did they tell you to give a good review on this?
yeah.
No, I'm waiting to get the cease and desist.
Yeah.
And that's not even, that's like the fan joke because damn, their lawyers are pretty hardcore with that kind of stuff.